Example C. So on example C, I want you to write the equation of a circle given its center and a point it passes through. Okay, so I know that the equation of a circle in standard form is what's up above me here. It's supposed to be an x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. All right. They gave me the center. Remember, my center is my h and my k. They did not give me the radius, so I cannot find the equation of the circle yet. I know I need to have my h, my k, and my r in order to write the equation of the circle. But what they did give me was a point, just any old point on the circle. Some point somewhere on the circle in the center. That's what I've been given. So this point I'm going to call x and y, because we know all of our points are x, y coordinates. So let's fill in what we have. Let's call this x and y. I'm going to make it red. X and y. All right, so I'm going to set my equation up with the blanks. And I will fill in the x. I know x. Oh, it's the wrong color. All right, I know my x. I have an x, and the x that they gave me was 17. So I will fill in the number 17 here. Minus h. I've been given h. I know h is 11, so I will fill in the h with the 11. And I have my squared plus the parentheses y. I have a y. My y is 12. Minus k. I have a k. My k was 6. And it equals r squared. Remember, r is what we don't know yet, but I filled in everything that I do know, and I will just work this out to find what I don't know. So if we simplify this, 17 minus 11 just gives me, what, 6 in here? We have 6 squared plus 12 minus 6 is also 6. And it all equals r squared. 6 squared is 36. 6 squared is 36. And that equals r squared. 36 plus 36 is 72. So r squared is 32. I'm sorry, r squared is 72. And that's all I need. I do not need to square root this to find r, because in the formula, what I need is r squared, right? So I can go ahead and write my standard form now. I have everything I need. I can write the equation of the circle. Whenever we write the equation of the circle, we're only supposed to fill in our h, our k, and our r squared. My h was 11. My k was the 6. And my r squared was 72. So this is the equation of the circle. If you don't understand what I did, rewind me. If you get it, fast forward. But we're going to do example C2. Again, I like to write the formula first. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Our goal here is to find r squared so we can write the equation. I've been given my h, my k, and I've been given a point on the circle that is my x and my y. I will fill in what I know to find out what I don't. So I'm going to set it up first with the parentheses, the minus in the middle, the squares, and then I will fill in my x. My x was the number 10. My h was the number 4. Y was the number 14. K was also another 4. And we know that if k was negative, or that if h was negative, it would be a plus in here, because when we subtract a negative, it's a positive. R squared is what I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find. Okay, so we'll simplify this. 10 minus 4 is 6 again. Plus 14 minus 4 is 10. These parentheses are important in case ever you subtract. If it was the other way around and I had a 4 minus 14, that would be a negative 10 in here. But doesn't matter because when I square it, it's always positive. This line should always be positive. 6 squared is 36, 10 squared is 100. So my r squared in this case is 136. And I stop there. I stop there because what the formula needs is an r squared. So there's no point in taking the square root just to square it back again. So now I can write my final answer, where I will fill in my h, my k, and my r squared. Back to the beginning, both the h and the k's were 4, so 4, 4, and the r squared was 136. Right, C3 is a star.